5 years ago I did one of my first repair videos fixing this window winder mechanism, which was really actually just fitting one because there wasn't one there in the first place when I got the van. I've last video taken out the windscreen, so this time I am going to take out the side windows and then we'll put some plastic in to stop the sparks and muck and rust and everything from going into the interior. I keep this little piece of coat hanger wire with a hook on the end of it for removing the clips on these window winders. Works on the cadets as well. Removing the door card, I'll just put a bit of tape on the back of this to protect the bodywork a bit. Well, the mechanism held together for 5 years, but it's a shame I didn't use any anti-rust paint on it. We'll have to give that a little bit of attention at some stage now as well. Couple of screws here for the quarter light support. The socket for that one. Shifted. Needed a bit of persuasion. And Definitely best to start it in the corner there next time. Need to remove this locking mechanism because there's paint going along here later on. I'm doing a similar strip down on this side with the passenger door, and I've discovered why this window wasn't closing properly. I've found a couple of pieces of the winder, they're like the window support on the winder mechanism in at the bottom of the door, and what's happened is this rubber should have been on the end of the glass, and then the piece of metal that should have supported it is actually split in two and allowed the glass to slip from where it should be roughly there down to here, and that's why it wouldn't close to the top. So just like one of my first repairs in that video I mentioned earlier, I'm going to have to do something here. Funny enough, some of this is actually in better condition than that other one, but it rusted on the seam, so the water just collects along the bottom of that that metal support, and it rots through and the glass split it. This plastic guide seemed to be only on the back of the other door, but it does look like it might be a continuation of the support to the back of the quarter light, so I'm going to remove that now as well. The screw is just turning away, doing nothing there, so I'll have to lop it off with the grinder. I think the white piece is just slotted on to the bottom of the long block. Cool. A little bit of refurbing to do there too. I was studying the way these trims were fitted a bit more, the one that I took off, and it looks like the key is to remove these clips here first, and then you have your way in. So we won't strain them this time. Some rubber. Much better. I've got a few offcuts of the plastic that I made the shelter with, so I'm just going to cut a few sections to fill in and mask up the windows to stop damaging the interior of the van. Just cut that out now. As you can see, I've done the side windows as well. So now we can get messy.